happy Saturday. Hopefully you guys are all having a great weekend wherever you are. Today is day 3 of sharing recipes from the past, and we are still though doing our normal vlogging and everything else with it. It's just also sharing some of these recipes in memory of my grandmother. So I know we are going to storage today. We have almost got that emptied. We're going to grab all of our Christmas stuff, and I need to grab my big tote of my grandmother's recipes since I am sharing these with you guys. The recipes that I've shared so far are just some that I already had wrote down that were from her, and I want to get though that big box that I have of all her recipes, and I can't find it here, so I'm assuming it's still in storage. So that's what we're doing today. We're running to storage. We're gonna get what we can, and then we want to make sure that we're all ready for Christmas. So today I'm going to be making these peanut butter lunch lady brownies or bars, whatever you want to call them, and they are so good. They're so rich, so good, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm going to go on and make that this morning, so that way I know that I have it done in between all the running and things that we got going on today. So come spend the day with us. Okay, we're going to start with 1 cup of butter and 1.5 cups of peanut butter. I'm going to melt this together in the microwave real quick. We're going to put that in our mixer. And we're going to add our sugars. 1.5 cup of white sugar and 1/2 cup of brown sugar. Then we're going to mix that up. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, a dash of cinnamon, and add 4 eggs, 1 at a time. Flour, and a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. And then I just lined my baking pan with parchment paper. I'm going to give that a quick spray. Until it is cooked through. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes, and this is what it looks like when I took it out. The edges are a little bit brown, and it's a little bit browned on top. Next, we're going to set this aside and make the icing. Okay, so I'm going to start with a good scoop of peanut butter. That's probably about 1/4 cup or so. And I'm going to heat this in the microwave real quick. Alright, to this I'm going to add a little bit of almond extract, or you could do vanilla if you don't stir that up. Then I'm going to add some powdered sugar. I'd say it's about 1 cup. Then I'm going to take a little bit of milk, and I'm going to slowly add in a little bit of milk. And that is about how you want it. And then while this is still warm, I'm going to pour this over top. After this cools, we will cut it into bars. All right, so the garage is cleared out so that we can fill it. We're going through stuff. I've got stuff for Goodwill in the house. We're just, you know, to donate. We're just going through and definitely still downsizing, and we will be continuing to downsize, I'm sure, for years to come. It just takes time to go through everything. So the kids also just said, not only I had one box of coats that I brought, well, it ended up that was all Charles's coats. He has like 100. And they said, no, they don't have all their winter clothes out yet either. So Christmas stuff is probably going to be put on hold unless we make a couple runs today, which I know is not going to be a very exciting video for you guys. So today might end up being mostly just a recipe. I'm going to throw some chili in the crock pot real quick. I've shown you guys though so many times how I make that. And we'll just see what we're going to do. I don't know. We might end up making a couple trips. I don't know. For us, it's an 1.5 hour drive round trip to get there. So that'll take a big hunk of our day to do it a couple times. We'll just have to see what happens. But this one wants to go with us. So he's headed with us to storage. It is noon. We're headed out. The kids are going to be cleaning. I told them to record stuff for you guys. We'll see what happens. But we have our little buddy with us. And this is our first time leaving the house in, I don't know, a long time. A very long time.
I haven't been out in 2 weeks, at least.
Yeah, because, yeah. So yeah, and Charles actually, he got the notification that we don't know when he'll be back at, like, in the office. So looks like we'll be staying home and cozy all winter. All right, tell the friends, what did you see?
This was front loader.
A front loader?
Yeah, and it had no dirt inside, and it just had a bucket.
A bucket? A big, huge bucket, you said. Wow. All the fun things we see when we go out. Huh. Oh, you guys, look at these gas prices. $1.85. That is awesome. We gotta fill up. One day, this is in our future, we'll get a camper so we can go to all the Homesteader of America conferences. you sandwiched in?
We are moving.
We are moving. We already moved. But now, yes, we got all kind of stuff, huh? Woohoo!
And yes, I felt some rain.
So this is what it looks like when we go through clothes. We're going through all the winter clothes. Oh, this is actually kitchen, which is good. I need this one for the table. Let's see what else in here. We have instant coffee. Oh, you know why? Because Kate. Tea time.
Oh, there we go.
You're not getting any milk in that. It's like almost too soft. This is where it's really dependent on tone. You hear this woman on the video, you know exactly who it is.
Look, she's trying on my old heels. I used to wear heels, major heels, all the time. All the time. Before Luke. And so we're going through all my old stuff. These are my old heel boots. All my stilettos are over there. I had so many heels.
Okay, wait, let me try them on.
But I won't get rid of these. Were my favorite heels.
I told. Look at me.
So yes, I will still keep them. And then I did little heels for my wedding shoes. I'll still keep those. Are you having fun going through all the stuff?
Oh, this is
I figure my heel days are over. That kind of heels. So I put them all in the pile to get rid of it, and the kids are digging them out, saying,
McDonald's has helped buy McDonald's house chairs.
So, all right. Well, I did not start any kind of chili, so I honestly have no idea what I'm doing for dinner. It's going to be a just throw something together kind of night, I'm sure.
Nope, you're not even my
Ronnie's
height
trying
yet.
them.
How does it feel to look at the world from my angle?
You're almost as tall as Ash in the big heels. My little short one.
as tall as me, Ronnie.
Well, Ronnie, how are they?
They're kind of scary to walk in.
At least Geico makes
I've never been this tall before. I feel like the father walking you down the aisle. Oh, you're gonna fall. You're gonna make me fall. Yes, sit on
You need to watch behind you.
Okay, the recipe that I want to share with you guys. Sorry, Kate was just walking by. I didn't even realize I went out. The recipe I want to share with you guys tonight is a broccoli casserole. I do not remember in all my life ever my grandma not making this at Thanksgiving. This is just same as her stuffing. This always is made on Thanksgiving, every Thanksgiving. And this year without her is going to be no exception. We will still have it because it will forever be had at Thanksgiving. It's one of everybody's favorite dishes. So I highly recommend with all my heart that you guys add this to your Thanksgiving meal. It's definitely different than the green bean casserole. I did not grow up eating that. Like I said, we grew up eating this. So here's how you make it. I also wanted to add with this, if you are wanting to make this like a full meal, this is so delicious. My mother would make this as a child. I remember my mother making this. And you would just do rice at the bottom of this casserole and add in some chicken and some jalapenos. Everything else do the same. Just before you put on your cracker topping, do some chicken, jalapenos, or leave the jalapenos out if you don't like it spicy. And it is a full on casserole. So that is something I also very highly recommend. But here we go. We're going to start with this broccoli here. I've got 2 bags. I'm going to defrost it real quick just in the microwave. While that's defrosting, I'm going to go on and make the cracker topping. I'm just going to smash up 1 package of these Ritz crackers. Okay, we're going to melt a stick of butter. Next, we're going to add the cracker crumbs. And we're just going to toss these around until they get a little bit browned. We don't want them burnt at all. They soak up all that butter. Okay, and then you can see that's starting to brown. Once this is browned, we're just going to remove it from the heat and set it aside. Okay, and then you're going to take your 2 bags of broccoli and put it in your dish. I'm going to cover it with cream of celery. You could also use cream of mushroom. And just spread that around. Then I'm going to take some Velveeta and cover the top with Velveeta. Take those cracker crumbs and put that on the top. And this is going to go in a 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. All right, here it is out of the oven, and it ended up cooking about 45 minutes. Yes, I wanted you guys to be able to see. There it is. I want you guys to be able to see all that cheesy goodness. This really is so delicious. Okay guys, I'm gonna go on and wrap this up for today. I know it wasn't a whole lot. But I'll try to share an actual dinner with you guys tomorrow. I know we're going to my mother's, so I'm not sure. I think I'm probably just going to crock pot something. So we, also I hadn't told you that. So my mother is, I'm coming in here, hold on. So my mother is going to stay with us some this winter. So we are going to turn this room into like her own area. So we've been working a lot on that and trying to figure all of that out. So we will be over there tomorrow. She has a rollaway bed or something coming here on Tuesday, so we'll have to see how all this unfolds. We're still trying to figure out everything, but we're excited about it. So we will see all of you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's vintage day, and I look forward to sharing more with you tomorrow. Bye everybody. Have a wonderful night wherever you are.